There's a lot more work to do. And the thing that I'd ask for the American people is a little bit of patience. And as much progress as we've made, it's going to take a little bit of time for every American to feel that economic boom, which we really do believe is coming.
This is the infamous 30 seconds, the moment he vaporized whatever remained of his credibility, because everyone watching knows the truth. There is no coming economic boom, not for ordinary people, not for families choosing between groceries and medicine, not for workers whose wages haven't kept up with inflation, not for renters drowning in rising costs. The boom already arrived, but only for billionaires, hedge funds, corporate monopolies, and the hyper-wealthy circles that Vance desperately wants to belong to. The host didn't hesitate. He said, "No, the economic boom is not coming. The economic boom is only here for the billionaires, and you know it." And Vance does know it. That's what makes this moment so devastating. Because long before he became Trump's loyal foot soldier, J.D. Vance told the truth about him. He wrote that Trump was a danger. He called him cultural heroin, a drug that gives false hope and leaves communities hollowed out. He accused Trump of preying on desperation. He compared Trump to an authoritarian figure, even using the phrase America's Hitler in private communications. He refused to vote for Trump in 2016, calling him immoral, unfit, untrustworthy. Back then, the media treated Vance like a truth-teller. Liberals praised him. His book became a bestseller. He was invited on every talk show to explain Trump's base. He played the role of the man who understood suffering, the man who warned about con artists, the man who saw the danger clearly. But then he sensed where the wind was blowing. He saw Trump's grip on the Republican base. He saw where the donors were. He saw where power was. And he bent. Entirely, painfully, publicly. He deleted his old thoughts. He rewrote his views. He rebranded himself as Trump's most eager disciple. There's a reason people call him the loyal convert, the man who proved you can trade your identity for status if you're willing to humiliate yourself enough. But even then, even after all the bending and scraping, Trump still views him the way he views all sycophants, as replaceable, as disposable, as weak. That's why Vance's 30 seconds matter, because in that moment he wasn't just lying about the economy, he was lying about who he is. He was betraying the version of himself that once told the truth. He was betraying the family he claimed to protect. He was betraying the voters he pretends to champion. Jennifer Wall underscored this when she pointed out that Vance is married to a woman of Indian descent and has mixed-race children, and yet he aligns with a movement that embraces xenophobia and white nationalist rhetoric. She looked directly at MAGA voters and asked, "If this man will not defend his wife and will not defend his kids, do you think he gives a crap about you?" The answer was brutally clear: no, he does not. He cares about ambition. He cares about power. He cares about staying in Trump's orbit, no matter the cost. She even mentioned Usha Vance being seen without her wedding ring, not as gossip, but as symbolism. When you compromise your integrity for politics, the destruction doesn't stay on the stage. It follows you home. This is what makes Vance's transformation so tragic. He didn't just change his politics. He erased his backbone. He erased the person he used to be. The man who once warned about Trump's danger has become the man defending that danger. The man who once spoke hard truths now sells soft lies. The man who once cared about democracy now serves someone who threatens it. Meanwhile, Jasmine Crockett stands firm under real threats. Zohran Mamdani calls Trump a fascist to his face and still goes into the Oval Office to fight for his people. And everyday Americans struggle under policies designed for billionaires while being told to be patient by a man who knows they're being deceived. J.D. Vance destroyed his career in 30 seconds because he showed the whole country he has nothing left inside him but ambition. He showed that he will trade his beliefs, his values, even his family's dignity for power. He showed that when faced with a choice between honesty and obedience, he will choose obedience every time. We are anonymous. We remember the screenshots. We remember the messages.